Oh hey, it's your friend who is made up of equal parts water as he is Diet Coke. Back for some more tech tea. So without further ado, let's get into it. Here are 3 tech updates to get you through your Wednesday. Microsoft's latest update features malware-like pop-ups. Here's what you need to know. Ever since Microsoft sunset Internet Explorer, it has been trying real hard to sell Windows users on Bing and the Edge browser itself. It has, on multiple occasions, given us little notifications on why we should use its browser compared to things like Google's Chrome or Firefox. And word on the street is it's apparently at it once more. Although this time it's getting a little messier in its ad campaigns. Users of Chrome on the more recent versions of Windows 11 and 10 might see a notification appear from your system, telling you to switch your default browser to Bing and get hundreds of daily free chats with ChatGPT 4. The ad itself looks like something you may see on X, but the irritating thing is that it's actually coming in as a system notification, so those using a pop-up blocker will still get it. It looks so suspicious that people were genuinely worried that their devices did in fact have malware, until Microsoft clarified that no, it is 100% approved, although it should only show once. At least for this update anyway. It's just one of the many times Microsoft has tried to guilt us into using their Chromium-built browser. This one, though, is probably the lowest yet. It's also a little strange that they went to push us toward the search engine in general versus the new Copilot they've integrated into the taskbar itself. If the future of Microsoft is seamless AI assistance, maybe start by not having us Google whether or not a Bing pop-up is malware. Speaking of AI, Sora, OpenAI's text-to-video generator, is going to be available for us to use soon. But where is it getting its source material from anyway? Here's what you need to know. OpenAI's new video generation tool, Sora, was introduced to the world last month when the company, as well as Sam Altman, started releasing clips of what the model is capable of, and while it still has some issues with hands and little blips here and there, it is leaps and bounds ahead of its predecessors. The company was very limited on the scope of videos it made and said it was currently only available to red teamers or cybersecurity professors, while they were trying to make sure certain guardrails were in place first. Now, it seems as though it will soon be made available to the public, just like ChatGPT 4 and DALL-E. During an interview with Wall Street Journal, OpenAI CTO Mir Murati said that it is still more costly to run than other models, but that they're trying to keep the pricing in line with what DALL-E costs to use. She goes on to say that in the future, they are hoping to add AI-generated audio to go along with the videos Sora creates. It is apparently a much harder process to generate and not just make things align, but not have it interpret things differently because of the audio itself. I'm gonna be honest though, something that I think isn't being brought up enough is where these videos pull their resources from. During the interview, Murati was asked this question and she stumbled a bit. When Stern, the journalist, asked whether or not Sora uses things like YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram, Murati was unable to answer. She actually said she didn't know. She, of course, then goes on to give the politically correct answer that Sora uses anything that is publicly available and licensed data. So yes, if videos look a little like you or others you know, there's probably a reason for that. And finally, a new Dungeons & Dragons action RPG video game is coming soon. Here's what you need to know. If you liked Disney Dreamlight Valley and thought, man, I wish there were more gelatinous cubes and goblins, do I have some exciting news for you. Gameloft, the makers of Disney Dreamlight Valley and Dragon Hunter, are making a co-op action RPG which is set in the Forgotten Realms of the Dungeons & Dragons universe. The company did not release any footage of the video game yet, just an image of adventures overlooking a village and a post that said the game will be a hybrid of action RPG and life simulation, and that it will have a real-time survival element with a unique campaign of resilience, camaraderie, and danger at every turn. The entitled Gameloft game has no official release date as of yet, but thankfully for those hungry for more D&D games, won't be left to starve very long. Starbreeze is also working on another D&D title codenamed Project Baxter, which uses Unreal Engine 5 and promises a larger-than-life experience. That game, although also without a title, is set to release sometime in 2026. Hasbro is violently trying to ride the coattails of Baldur's Gate 3's success. Let's just hope that they stick the landing. That's all I have for now. Like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you back here for some more tech tea.